Habits are there trying to help you towards an easier, rewarding life, but sometimes they get a little bit outdated. So in this week's video, what I want to do, share with you 5 easy steps to help you to change your habits so they're on point to living the life of your dreams. Let's do this. If you haven't seen me before, my name's Philip. Remember to subscribe to my channel to see weekly videos helping you to be the best version of yourself. The habits are there to make life easier for you. They're there to help you along the road to achieve things, to do things without using your mental space in order to think about the next step forward. But what happens is that as we live life and as we grow and develop, those habits get stuck in the past. So we end up doing the same things we've always done, expecting to be happy, but our happiness isn't rooted in the same things we wanted 10 years ago. Think about it. Do you want the same thing when you were 10 years old as you when you were 20, or 20 when you're 30, or I don't know how old you are, but we're always changing, we're always adapting. You have to make sure that our habits and our way of life match up. So that leads us nicely onto the first step, which is to start to critique the habits we have, because if we don't bring them up and think about actually how much those habits are helping us, then we'll never be able to know which ones to change. We'll just be doing the same thing, hoping for something different to happen. And step number 2 is to find the motive for that habit, because your habit might be there trying to help you to achieve something which you wanted ages ago. That doesn't mean you want it now though, or maybe you've already achieved it, but you just keep on doing it again and again and again, hoping for something more, or that same feeling you got when you got it the first time. And step number 3 is to think about that habit in both a positive and negative sense. So thinking about everything that habit's giving you right now. Maybe it's making you feel safe, secure, happy, but actually the negativity of that is that you're not moving forward. It's costing you a lot of money. Maybe you're even putting on weight because of it. It could again not be helping you towards that life that you want. And what those 3 steps are just helping you to do is just to understand what those habits are trying to help you to achieve, trying to help you to do. They're giving you a nice, easy way in order to understand the impact that they have on your life. And at that point, you might be thinking to yourself, I need that habit, or I don't need that one. So keep that one, but make sure that you try and think about changing that one. And the next 2 steps are going to help you to do that. So step 4 is to think about how life would look if that habit wasn't a part of your life. Let's say, for example, video games. That's a lovely hobby and a habit which many of us do. And you might think, well, if I don't play video games, I might lose some friends. What would I do with my time? What would I actually find fun? Then you might think, well, actually, I don't get on with those people apart from playing video games. I'm not seeing anyone because all my friends are online. And if I had nothing else to do, what else would I do with my time? Because it's taking up a lot of my time here. So actually that time could be pushed over here and could be used for something which is more on point with what I want in the future, such as getting a new job, finding new friends, making better connections with more people, learning something, anything. There's all this time that we use for things which gave us such joy in the past, but that doesn't mean it's giving us joy now. Remember, critique that, understand that, because otherwise you're just using your time in order to do the same repetitive things and feeling despondent, upset, and not as validated and happy as you used to be. And you deserve to get exactly what you want from your life. And this is the first step in order to start to create a new identity for yourself, a new way to relate to yourself, your hobbies, your interests, your personality, the way that you are in the world. So it's not going to be something that you're going to think about and know overnight. It's going to take some time, because doing anything else except that habit might feel scary. It probably will do, because you're so used to doing it. Habits are there to keep you safe and secure, trying to keep you on point with that goal. But maybe that goal isn't relevant. And the last step, step number 5, is to think about what you're going to use that time to do instead. If you're not doing the habit that you're used to doing, you might think to yourself, well, what am I going to do with that time? What am I going to replace it with? That feels scary and anxiety provoking. So what you need to start to do is to sit back and go, well, actually, I deserve to use this time any way I want. I don't have to listen to friends. I don't have to listen to anyone else. What do I want? What do I want to achieve? As I discussed in a video last week, if you're starting to create a new way of life, just getting rid of the old habits isn't necessarily going to work. And the best way to stop those old habits is to create new ones. What happens is you do the new habit, which makes you feel rewarded, happy and content, validated and secure. And those old habits start to fade away into the distance. And in the end, you're just doing the new habits, which are giving you the life that you want for yourself. This is achievable. I know it is, because many of my clients have done it, and even I've done it too. You need to start critiquing your life. You need to start taking action and being secure, knowing that you have what it takes in order to do it. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Also remember to subscribe to see plenty more videos to come. And in the coming weeks, what I'm going to do is actually talk to you in more detail about habits and how to create those new rewarding habits. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.